is not a happy fucking anything, I don't think. It is like, nah. Not happy is what it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why'd you shoot an arrow in my ass?
You walked in front of me. Triple sorry.
You're not.
No, triple sorry. Me, I had a nice ass.
Why are you sorry I have a nice ass?
Ow. No, triple sorry for shooting nice ass.
Okay.
I am here.
Let me know if this is any better. Just like I had a bunch of stuff running that shouldn't be running and just, I don't know. Almost what she looked like when she was human, right?
Where are you? Temple, come over here. Down to your left. Yeah, take this and drink it.
Shag.
I got toasted by two of them. Thank you.
Just so you know, I could have left you lying there.
That's fucked up. Yeah, let's bring it over to the other one so I
Okay.
can get caught in the buzzards.
Yep. Oh. It's fine. It goes away now.
Yes.
Mm.
Seriously, in the ass?
Oh, I can't help it.
friend died.
Maya, no.
Deja vu there much? Like we just did that.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more after this, so if you need to bandage up, now's a good time to back up.
I would love to.
Oh my.
When it actually gets one. Oh, you're all pretty stuck in here.
I was not into that. Are we stable? Looks like we've stabilized. I just needed the restart. You know, these sell for money, right? Hi. What happened here? What's she doing? Oh my god! That was like 8 of them in a row!
They're chasing Tribble.
Shag.
I see that. killed underneath the dragons. I think that's a smushy place to stand. My whole day is so fucked up. Sir, please. That was rude.
Oh god. Help. Hold on. Get her. Come on. Get.
Okay, you no see me, cause I'm invisible. I'm invisible, you no see me. Oh. Nope. Right side. No, I got him. I just need the
They chased Tribble again.
sneak. I not here.
Oh god, I'm
Ah!
I think my own bird knocked you out. I'm sorry. Here. Let me fix that.
Why am I getting Ord of the Cade?
I'll go over here.
Sir! It burns! But not really fire. Listen, that was rude.
Lisa, that was rude.
Listen, Linda. No lie, I was gonna go by Linda for that specific reason, but I didn't think that that worked.
Shag.
Actually, fine.
Weirdly, I think it is friendly fire that damages the duplicate.
Uh, You know what's fucking batty? I could actually go by one of my old names and it would make just as much fucking sense.
Oh no, more of them.
goddamn.
We'll go by Leto. Yeah, let's go by fucking Leto. Leto was human.
Careful.
Oh, so much fire. Let's move away. I don't like this.
Do not want them to do that.
Yep. Can we have a conversation about this, please? No, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
She's sleeping right now.
So, we're disguised, right? Because we got to do some shit to the wards or the remaining like overseers. And I'm like sitting here trying to come up with a character name, like what she would go by, and I was like, wait a minute, she has a name for that human form, and that name is Leto. And nobody knows that name because she has never gone by Leto here, but that's like actually one of the names, one of the titles that she utilizes. And I was like, I'm gonna go by Leto. Leto is actually, so all of the characters' names are from Greek mythology, right? Leto was a Titaness. She was actually the mother of Artemis. Leto means hidden. And fun fact, her true name is actually Asthera, which is the sister of the Titaness Leto. But like, Asthera has never once been spoken in-game ever. But like, all of the characters' names are Greek mythology names, right? Artemis, Leto, Asthera, they're all Greek mythology names. We're gonna just back up for a minute. It's fine. I need a minute. So, what's really funny though, I did not, so her true name was picked out 3 seasons ago, right? Like it existed 3 seasons ago. She's never used it, but she has had it this whole fucking time, right? The name Leto, she did not pick. It was given to her by Eldenil the first day on season 2 because she said, I don't know what my name is, because she lost the name Mayfly, which is also not one of her names. Like, it's not a name. It's just what she went by, right? She's always just gone by name. But Leto and Astheria are, oh, I'm sorry, are actually sisters. So it was really interesting how that happened. And then when she chose her new name, Artemis, because that was the first time she had really chosen a name, she chose it because she was modeling herself after hunting, like being a hunter, which was like the completion of her journey. Like she had always been hunted, and she was like, I'm going to be the hunter, the huntress.
I'll be heading to bed after this. I'm very tired.
Yeah, it's late. But yeah, this character has quite a few names. She has Mayfly, Leto, Artemis, Moon, and Astheria. And those are like, one of them being a true name, and the rest all being kind of like names that have been given to her or used by her in her lifetimes, right? Yeah, no worries.
Maya. It would appear you're making explosives at the moment. You should be concentrating on the fight.
What? Sorry, I thought I heard something.
I was saying, it would appear you're making explosives. We should be concentrating on the fight.
By the way, there's something caught in your throat, River. You're very deep right now.
I was trying something to mask my voice, but it wasn't working quite right.
Nope.
I was very confused. I did not know where the voices were coming from. And I'm sitting there going, am I going crazy? Is it finally happening to me too? I'm sitting going, explosives? But I am fighting. What?
Bunch of junk.
Now you have your head in the game.
Put my foot up your ass.
Yeah.
You would enjoy that.
Wow.
I don't know. The hoof might get a little gross.
I wash. Nothing like a good fireball to end the fight.
It's the ball.
Thank God, is that the last one?
Hope so.
Well, the crystal's already been set.
Yeah, that's good. Tibble and anyone else who hasn't done this twice, you'll want to go inside now and see if you can pick up a reward.
And hope you get the big old giant penetrator.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Jade, do you need a little bit of help?
Oh, sorry, Tindra.
That bad, huh?
No, I'm just, everything's kind of missing, right? I have to set everything back the way it was,
Yeah.
which sucks, but, it is what it is. I was thinking about what I would be called as a human, and I was like, I have no idea what I would be called. Wait a minute, I had a name as a human, and it was Leto, and I hated it because it was given to me by the fetch, but it was a name I went by for a really long time, and I went, wait, that name means hidden, that's perfect, and I actually respond to that fucking name. Having a moment, and you're a fox.
This is by sneaking around town.
That is the size my son was. And he would, you want to know something really funny? I'd pick him up and I'd carry him around in this form. And he would sit in my hair, but you got really big. That's interesting.
I have apparently stretched a bit.
Big fox. Yeah. I didn't know foxes could stretch, but like I'd pick him up and I'd like put him in my hair. And like that was how it went.
Apparently if you pick me up I get some thickness going on.
You going home?
I think so.
I don't suppose I can tuck you in.
You know, see how thick I am?
You want to?
I wouldn't mind.
I've got a bit of time. I suppose I'll show you my place.
You did promise, didn't you? Oh. Yeah, I suppose you can pick me up. I'm not used to that. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. This is really pretty.
Give me a second. I need to pick up some trash.
You have to pick up some trash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, you're in the village.
Probably gonna need a key, aren't you?
I mean, unless you're trying to lock me in here and make me portal out, which is always a pain in the ass. You're in the village. I know where this is.
Yes, this place is secret, so please keep it that way.
I wouldn't tell anyone. We almost moved up here, you know that?
A lot of people seem to almost have lived here. There's a bath out by the balcony.
Are you saying I'm dirty?
No. I'm saying I want you naked and wet.
Okay, now I gotta figure out.
Let me see about... Okay. I used to have... I can't actually make... Can I make a spare key? Can I use this to make a spare key? I think I can.
Keymaker's
Okay,
box.
yes I can.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. This should let you get out.
Let me get out. Oh, goodness.
Please don't give this to anyone.
I won't. Let me... Okay, hang on. Fuck. Is it... It's not 1-1, it's 3-2, right?
It's the B11.
It's B11, okay. Alright.
Mm-hmm. You look very tiny right now. Tinier than usual.
I'm... Well, that would
Probably
be...
because I picked you up.
No. Do you want to know why it is? No hooves. That's why.
I mean, you have hooves. I see them.
I just switched, that's why.
No, you don't understand.
Do you need me to take a nap? Does it hurt you? Does it hurt you a little bit? I'll take a nap. It's fine. It's fine. Better?
Quite.
Oh, good. I would like to introduce you to Leto, the human from Aquilonia who presented herself in Moran and ran a tavern for a while. A name gifted to me by Eldenil Seville, the Fetch. Years past.
Eldenil.
Yeah.
Is a third friend. Have not seen in ages though.
Oh, that's because she's been camping with Takage and they've been fucking in the woods.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
actually hated this name for a really long time. This is a really nice name.
Which name?
Leto, which was what I went by for quite a while. That, because there's, you know, they couldn't just call me Moon. It didn't make any sense for a human to be called Moon.
Can you hear the music, by the way?
If you give me a second, because I didn't even know there was music.
Well,
I can.
I hired a bard a while back when this was, you know, not just mine. I don't have need of her now, but she did record some of her lute playing. It helps me relax.
Do you need help relaxing a lot?
More and more, the longer I guess I'm alive and free.
Why is that?
I don't know. The more experiences I get, the more unpleasant things there are to consider.
Like what? What happened? What did I miss while I was trying to fight my blue demons?
No, nothing changed since yesterday. This is just, in general, things you know, I suspect.
You've been dwelling on things that make you unhappy.
I built this place for her, you know. I was this close to torching the whole thing.
I had a man build a house for me once, and then he told me he wanted to be with someone else. Still brought me there all the time, but chose her as a mate, so.
Well, I figured I've put too much work on this place to torch it or just leave it. I like it.
It's a nice place.
I'm keeping it.
It's big. I've always really liked small spaces, so.
Well, I've always had a very small place. Very tiny, very dark, very damp. I don't mind. Now I like views. The more I can see, the freer I feel.
I lived in opulence for a very great deal of my life, and it wasn't the good part of my life. It was when I was living in fields or camping in tents or sleeping under trees was when I had the best experiences.
That's fair.
It's in taverns. Spent a lot of time in taverns.
I enjoyed your tavern while it was there.
I was trying to recreate something that I had in Moran, which was a recreation of something my parents had, and it never was quite right, but it grounded me in a way. It felt like playing at something, right?
I understand what you mean. I've been struggling with similar feeling whenever... Well, here's the problem. Since I became free, I find thing I enjoy, then I introduce thing to her and we do together for a time. And now that she gone, whenever I try to do thing I used to enjoy, feels not good because of memories, but I am stubborn. I don't want to give the things I enjoy up.
That's because they're
Because of
yours.
yes. I want to keep good experience for myself. I won't let one person ruin things for me. They've done enough damage.
Don't let anyone steal things that you enjoy from you.
No. The left part of this area is empty because it was designed as dancing area.
Really?
When the band was here, it it fit a bit more.
I always liked dancing, and then I hated it for a really long time. And I don't know. You don't see me dance very much because there's very few times I feel that it's called for.
Suppose I should feel honored.
Well, the last time I danced it was with my herd because it was something that we did together. Not because I wanted to, but because it was something that, I don't know.
More comfortable like this.
Choose on or off, it's an illusion either way.
I mean, it's definitely not an illusion. I can feel the rag like this.
I meant for me.
Oh. It's an interesting form. It's an interesting form.
Interesting form? What do you mean?
The way you look right now?
Oh. It's almost what I used to look like.
Really?
Yeah. Not as thin. Not as lanky. I can't really change that though, right?
You used to be even thinner?
No, I used to have like human proportions.
Okay. Because if you say you used to be thinner, I do not believe you.
No.
You would fly away on light breeze.
No. I used to have relatively normal proportions. It's one of those things people don't notice unless they look long enough, and then they're like, that woman does not have room for her stomach.
This is one of the first things I told you, if you recall.
Yep, that is because Fae are alien, and we don't quite work.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming with me. I understand it's early for you. You'll probably go back out after you're done here, I assume.
Yes, but I find your company quite calming, and at the moment my nerves are frayed.
Well, you're free to enjoy my company.
Good. Well, I was going to anyways.
No. Consent, very important, Moon. Do not forget.
Yes, but you've already given me that, so you'd have to revoke it. Consent is standing.
Is it?
Usually. Although, what I have found with the Fae, you have to say no. It is a negative form of consent, right? The assumption is yes, which is an adjustment for humans. Because
well, I've had the opposite experience, so suppose I'll have to get used to this.
Well, tell me no anytime you need to.
I don't feel in a very rejecting mood right now. I've had a an emotional day. Finally had a chance to sit down with some friends and talk, proper talk.
Who did you get a chance to talk to?
Some friends that gave good advice back in the day. It was emotional time, yes, very dramatic, Bran cry. But what was good, was necessary. Needed to talk to someone.
I'm sorry you had a bad day.
Don't give me that look. It's part of... Oh, well, it was not a bad day, no. It was sad, but was not bad. It was good. Good progress. I have been trying to do better. And you have been helping. Thank you for that.
I have been trying. I feel as though I don't have a moment to slow down.
I am surprised that you come to me for these slower moments, but
why?
I'm happy to see it. Well, I wasn't expecting you to go out of your way to get slow moments with everything that's happening, and even if you did, I wasn't expecting to be the one that's chosen.
Well, River is a very great comfort to me, but she is never slow. I would go to Talus, but he is infrequent, rarely here, only for fights, and then dying. I swear, every time I see him, he's either fighting or dying in my arms, and they can't take that.
It sounds very dramatic.
That is the way of satyrs. They are extraordinarily dramatic creatures, just like fawns, just more violent.
You want to try your hand in the tub? There's cake next to it.
It must be very wet cake.
Well, it's not in the tub, it is next to the tub.
I see. Well, why not? I don't know.
Or we can stay here.
Ooh.
Ow. Oof, okay, it was just a suggestion.
I think that was let me see how violently I can strip your clothes off.
Oh, well, you just have to ask.
Well, I can't get down there, so we're gonna have to... Oh, okay.
What do you mean? There is a door.
I don't know which way anything is, alright?
You just go out the front door and go around. Test your key.
Oh, it works.
Okay. I need to get Griff a proper, I don't know, canopy or stable or something to that effect.
I don't think there's any wildlife here. It's very close to my old tavern.
No, but Griff still deserve, some accommodation rather than just... I always leave her out here and she not complain, but...
What is going on?
On, through the brass.
Oh. For privacy, I see.
What?
Nothing.
I have brought you out here for selfish reasons.
Oh, and what are those?
Beyond seeing you naked, I just really enjoy the view from here. And I don't mean just you, I mean the actual view. don't know that I'll ever get used to.
Used to what?
Just seeing everything. Just being able to see as far as my eye can see. Always takes my breath away.
Definitely looks like woods to get lost through, but straight that way there's a farmstead. And then past it is the tavern, just over the woods.
I know.
It seems a million miles away though, doesn't it?
Well, I can't see it from here.
Well, there's some very dense foliage, I suppose.
That's true. Maybe I should hire Elisa again. See if she knows any new songs.
I haven't heard any of these.
Well, there is a fairly embarrassing dancing song that I had her sing when I was feeling very romantically inclined. We're not, I don't think we're ever hearing that song in this house, but it is very embarrassing. Everything else is more of the same, just relaxing music. Some dancing pieces.
I think embarrassing dances are probably the best ones because it lets people actually just be silly instead of focusing on looking good when they're trying to dance.
I think I was a natural. Got the hang of it. Eleanor is a good teacher.
I taught Eleanor how to dance.
And I suppose I have you to thank.
You know, it's really funny.
What is?
I don't know, it just feels like playing house.
You sound pleased.
I'm not displeased by the idea.
Careful now. Someone who doesn't know better might think you're beginning to get invested.
Oh, no, I love to play. You've played house before, as I told you.
Yes, you did mention about your children.
And then I felt really horrible because I vanished for decades. And they might be dead, but, you know, they were not children when I left. Lay down.
You know, Moon, I think you'd be surprised by how often you mention these adopted children of yours. I think you miss them a good deal more than you let on.
Oh, very much so. They are motley family. The problem is that it's in the past, it's gone, time has moved on. And so my only option is to do so too. Lay down. That's part of the problem with the hedge, right? When you go in, it might be... You don't know how long you'll be there. Lay down.
Go on. Listen.
One second, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. Snow doggy. Go ahead. Right out there into the snow. Just like you wanted. It's up to your balls. He's taken so long to go potty that his paws are freezing. He starts pulling them up and then he's like struggling to walk because he's a fucking pit bull in the snow. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Tonka! Come on. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Got the snow bouncies. Can you brush off your paws or are you just going to track all that snow into the house? That's fine. All right. No. You didn't have to go. Okay. How the fuck do I fix this issue? Like, this shit is being really... What is my encoder? Whatever. This is being really shitty. Sorry, guys. Did you make this?
Me? Make this? No, 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 no. I buy it from town. Yes, bakery, very good. Hey, who said you could have my cake?
Just wanted to try the frosting. I gotta tell you, I can't cook for shit unless it's on a campfire.
I have been learning, but not much success so far, yes?
I mean, unless you like rock bread. But I wouldn't suggest it.
Do you want some cake?
I've had enough. It's sweet.
Go on. It's good. See, it's not so bad.
No. You like sweet things?
What? I do. I do like sweet things. I don't know, what was your first clue?
I don't know, the 4 cakes around the bathtub.
Maybe I go a bit overboard.
You didn't get
Or
to have a lot of
maybe
that, did you?
no. But hey, maybe you not complain when we 3 cakes in.
Oh God.
It's good cake. Why have too little of a good thing?
Told you I lived in a palace, right? It was all we had was cakes and opulent food and luxurious things, and it was sometimes I really just wanted some like meat on some shitty fucking bread.
Okay, like I can understand the desire to like have a change of circumstance, but city bread and burned meat, like okay, I understand the novelty, but surely it's just a symbolic move.
It was more the fact that I was able to make it myself, even if it is horrible.
That is symbolic, yes, is what I said. But it's not for the sake of the food itself.
Have you never had like so much like sweet things that your stomach aches and screams, goes, please no?
No, my stomach never bothers me.
Oh. Yeah, eat 100
eat and
cupcakes.
Drink some. Well, I haven't gone to 100. No.
Eat 100
Where
cupcakes.
would you even put 100 cupcakes? Do not even fit on your body.
Fae bullshit magic is all I can fucking say, okay?
That is bullshit. I don't buy. You don't have
magic.
A demi-plane in there, do you?
No, but it was a demi-plane. I suppose would be the way to describe it.
Hiding a demi-plane inside stomach to eat as much as you want.
Oh God, no. There was a reason why it was horrible and I did not like it after a while. At the beginning it was great, right? Like, oh my God, all of this wonderful food. I love food, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll sit and talk about food all day, but eventually, like, how many courses can you have in a meal? And if the courses just keep coming because the meal goes on forever, you can get up and walk around for a bit or go dance, but then you come back to the table and there's more food.
I don't know. I was never allowed on the table.
I'll tell you, I prefer eating in taverns.
That is understandable. You know, we have our preferences based on our experiences. Maybe I'll change my mind in future. But for now, I enjoy this. I enjoy the big space, spacious house, the good view, the cake.
I think my favorite.
This feeling.
Go ahead.
Go on. No, you.
Nope.
No, you go.
My favorite is taverns because you can order whatever you fucking want. You can lean on the bar, or sit on the tables, or flip the chairs upside down and stand on them. And it's because that's what I was raised in, so that's what I miss.
Are you wanting some more?
No, I promise you I am okay. Thank you though.
It's good that you remember your human life, where you come from.
It's like it's kind of like looking at a photo or a picture, right? It's very
I mean, no, I don't know if you say so.
Well, what I mean is like I remember warm fires and good music and filling food and people coming in and out of the tavern and my parents working the bar, and sometimes I remember the people in the town. But there's not really much to it, right? It's like a flat picture.
Do you ever visit after?
Oh, yes. The place was ash. Hundreds of years gone to dust.
That is unfortunate. Is it?
It's one of those things, right? It's done. It's gone. It's not like I could go back and change it. Why bother worry about it?
I mean, that doesn't make it all right, though. You can be upset about things we don't control.
I've been upset about it, though. And it's not worth being upset about it anymore for me.
That's fair.
It's long enough gone now that, you know, I hated Faye. I fucking hated Faye for such a long time. I thought they were wicked and cruel, and I would never trust them, and I would never anything like that. Nothing. They were evil. I would never associate myself with them. And then, after being Leto for a while, I realized I don't really work as a human very well. And I don't really work as a Fae very well. I'm somewhere in the middle, and that's the trouble of it. You go back and forth and struggle with it all the way around.
At the risk of talking out of us, I think maybe issue is internal, not external. What I mean is, no, you don't understand. What I mean is, perspective. Yes, you feel like you don't fit as one. You don't feel like you don't fit as the other, but is all in your head. It's just perspective.
Well, okay, if I want to be human, right? I can almost pass as a human, except for the fact that I have this craving for the weird. And I like to incite bedlam in things. Chaotic emotions I find fascinating. Which is really not like a human won't push on something just to push on it to see what happens, right?
Some will.
Yes, you do.
There
I
is...
realize that.
No. I mean, personhood is not unique to humans. And humans are a varied people. All shapes and sizes, all temperaments, all kinks, all desires, all hobbies. There is, your unique combination does not make you separate from personhood, does not make you inhuman necessarily. This makes you you.
It just means that I don't quite fit in human culture the way I used to. I don't quite fit in Fae culture either, which is why I relate best to Takage and other changelings.
Okay. I'll have to take your word for it. I don't know much about these things.
Let me put it this way. I relate best to people who were one thing and then made another, and then sit in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes. Feel like you have common ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the feeling you described earlier, of you put it as plain house, but I think you described the serene feeling, the calm feeling of just, things being nice and nothing happening bad or dramatic. Just enjoying quiet moment. This the glimpse of that feeling, that is what I have wanted for my future. Well, part of it at least. I want more of that feeling.
You want a calmness.
Yes. I want to be able to sit somewhere nice, enjoy weather, enjoy good view, enjoy company of person, Sometimes quiet, sometimes loud.
I like quiet.
Of course,
sometimes.
yes, not always, not the whole time, but a good chunk of it is good feeling for me.
To put it another way, I experience far too much moon madness, I think, for it all the time.
Oh yes. What's so funny?
I don't think you're drawn to violence in the way I am. Maybe that is the conditioning of the herd, but fighting is a
You'd be
great pleasure I've
surprised.
experienced.
Yes, I seem to be in the minority in not enjoying violence for the sake of violence. I don't judge people that do. People enjoy all sorts of things. I employ violence where necessary, but I don't find it enjoyable in itself. I enjoy the results it can bring. For me, violence is a means, it is not the ends. Yes?
I suppose.
Like, for me, violence is the spoon, it is not the cake. I do not enjoy the taste of the spoon. But I don't hate the spoon either, it's just a spoon. I use it to eat the cake.
I think it is the feeling it gives me. It makes my blood pump and my heart throb, and much the way that fucking does.
Yes, I was about to say, a lot of the Fs seem to share these qualities.
It is also because it makes me feel strong.
Well, that is understandable. You want to tell me what happened 2 nights ago? I don't remember much.
Well,
At risk of ruining mood, but I guarantee you, I will repair mood immediately after. Yes.
Okay. So, I came to your dreams 2 nights ago, and mostly I just watched, observed. You did have normal dreams in the way that they flitter from one thing to the next. And then it shifted, and your dream called for me to take an actor's place. Your mistress, I think. And that was that tower we climbed to the top of, and we prepared a ritual, and we slit throats of little children. And there was lightning, and you, as that wizard, you were struck by lightning, and it ripped your arm off. You grew it back, and then the man who was your master, the alkalite, you threatened to throw him off the tower, and that was when I pulled you forward, right? I stepped out of the actor's role and I pulled you out of yours so you could see it. It was so strange.
What was?
When I have dreams like that, where actors are things that are called for, they're not. I could invert it. If I chose to do that, I could invert my dreams. A dance where the master came to my parents' tavern and asked me to come dance for him, and I told him no. But usually when it's memories, that's not how it goes. You have to will it to be different. It is so visceral, so forceful. which is usually a memory or a very great fear. I have a hunt dream like that sometimes. Or used to, not so much anymore.
You mentioned that when you spoke to River yesterday.
Yes. Keepers, when they're pets, get lost. And that's the way to put it, because sometimes they forget, sometimes we escape. We'll send something called a huntsman after us and drag us kicking and screaming back, which is why I have been back multiple times. Because he always sent a huntsman, and I always went back, because there is nothing quite as terrible as being dragged through insanity back to your keeper. So I would usually just go willingly.
And the River would hunt you?
River, when she was trying to understand who I was in the very beginning, she wasn't dreamwalking. She was trying to trace blood and ended up in a dream. And because it was this really visceral dream that I had a lot of the huntsman chasing me in the woods and I was a deer, she took on the actor's, like the role of the huntsman. So she was a hunter hunting me in my dream. It wasn't that she's evil or that what she was doing was wrong, it was just the role of the dream.
I see. So how does that tie into my dream?
It is a very visceral dream, right? You had a very difficult time even slowing it. Most dreams that are true dreams, you just will it to be whatever you want. Memories and fears, though, those are the ones where the actors are almost locked into place. And they're very difficult to change.
I don't think I was afraid for any of that.
Right?
I don't hate seeing the master suffer. I don't particularly enjoy it because I don't have any bad feelings for master, but I don't have any good ones either.
But that's my point, Bran. If it's not a fear, it might be a memory.
What? No, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't it?
I was slave. I was not big wizard. Master was master.
Bran, you know an awful lot about magic for an acolyte.
Well, I was an acolyte for a long time. Master is a great wizard.
And why would an acolyte live so long?
I don't know. Maybe I was useful. Wanted to keep me around.
I mean, I suppose my keeper kept me around, but that's just an effect of the weird. They like to break their toys and fix them. Did your master view you that way?
Oh yes, broken many times in the guise of punishment, yes, for mistakes, real or imagined. Seem to take particular pleasure in punishment. But what are you suggesting? Because I'm not sure I follow your thought process.
I don't have evidence of it, right? But it just... It was strange. It was as if it was I have had dreams like that. They are memories that I live over and over, and I don't want to. They're usually not pleasant memories. I was going to come to you last night and bring you into one of mine so I could show you what a memory dream was. But then I got lost. Alright, I wandered onto the dreaming roads and got extremely lost. Alright, I got in an argument with a tree.
No easy way to not get lost is to be in the same bed with me.
Well, I could be in the same bed with you, but that doesn't mean that when I come to you in dreams that I don't get lost. Dreams are...
For heaven's sake, Moon, was proposition.
I know. I was going to
act.
crawl into your bed anyways, the only even, but... To just say, hey, you want to fuck? And I'll be like, yes. I am very easy, Bran.
I mean, okay.
I mean, how many times have I asked you until you said yes?
Several, but I think many of them were more for my sake than yours. You knew I enjoyed saying no.
There are other ways to please people than sex. And to fulfill desires is something that I have always been very fond of.
Well, thank you. I appreciated that.
Granted,
I needed... Go on.
No, you.
Okay, I suppose I will go this time. I needed, I verifying the ability to say no.
They were looking.
Was good. It's still good, but I think have exercised right often enough to where I'm now comfortable saying yes.
Okay. Say that last part again.
I said I have exercised right to say no often enough that it is sunk in, and now can look at the practicality of it, and the practicality is say yes is better.
It is something easily enjoyed.
I'm beginning to find that out.
I'll tell you a secret, Bran. The only way I really know how to be nice is to be physical.
Well, I am the opposite, or was, I suppose. For me, physical has never been nice, had never been nice until recently. Has been steps for me. One mind-blowing revelation at a time. Not very long ago, I always thought up until that point that sex meant for one person, the one with the power, not for two people. Do not laugh.
No, I understand that exactly.
I suppose it's a little funny in hindsight, now that I know more, but at the time it was like, is this person messing with me, or what are they saying?
No. I was passed around a lot, so... And then even afterwards, I kind of took that as something to enjoy. My tongue grew venomous, but I don't think my body ever did.
I suppose is better than suffering and hating every moment. I don't know if it's better or not. But it makes sense in a way.
I don't know. I don't know how you came out so kind. I came out so bitter.
I think it's our choices, Moon. I wanted to be better than Master. I wanted to be person was not allowed to be. Well, I wanted to believe that such a person can exist, yes, in the world. I don't know how long it will last. Even now, things are tearing away at kindness and willingness to be kind. Although, I will say that perhaps you overestimate my kindness.
You've been extraordinarily kind to me.
Have I?
Well, I've given you enough rope to hang yourself with, but when you do it, you'll hang me too, so... I guess I've given you trust.
Is this about the runes?
Oh, partially.
What else if not the runes?
Nothing, Bran.
Come on. You cannot say that and then not tell me. I'm sorry if I'm not understanding straight away, but
No.
tell me.
It is that when I care for someone, I can't help but trust them, and it is an extraordinary thing that I really fucking hate. Whether I should trust them or not. No, they have not had greenies.
So is that is the rope you have given me to hang myself with trust?
Oh yes. Here's the thing. If you hang yourself, you hang me too, but well, actually, what it comes down to is you'd hang me and then the rest would hang you. I did. Don't hang either of us, please.
I think you underestimate my intelligence. If I wanted to take advantage of you, do you think I would not account for River and the rest of your herd? You think I do not know enough of you and the rest to predict what they would do and how they would react?
I think it is very hard to predict what a mad fae will do when they are grieving.
Maybe I do not know enough about fae, but people that are mad or driven by emotion tend to be predictable. Well, I was very, very predictable when I was driven by emotion. The point is, I am not scared of your herd. I'm not scared of River, although I'm very certain that she can tear me limb from limb. I can, if I wanted to do so. If I wanted to take advantage of you in some way, I know how to do and then escape. Yes. That I don't do so is not out of fear of repercussions.
Bran, again, I gave you the rope. I didn't expect you to hang me with it. I hope you don't.
Good. I afford you same courtesy I afford any of my friends, Moon. As long as I consider you my friend, I am courteous to you. I keep your confidence. I do not take advantage of things you give me in confidence. And I expect the same in return. If you break, then we are not friends anymore, and I am not obligated to anything. I say you, I mean anyone in the friend list.
I have made a point
Some
to
people...
try to defend you.
So I have heard, and I am grateful.
You are a very difficult person to be friends with, Bran.
Why is that?
You are separate, I think. You don't go wholeheartedly forward. You sit and think and watch and analyze. And until someone grabs you by the hair and drags you kicking and screaming into it, you kind of just wait.
In a way, but see, you're not wrong. I don't disagree with that, but I do want to add to that a lot of people, at least the way I see trust, right? Trust and faith. It is easy to trust a colleague, a compatriot, a fellow, someone who shares your goals, who shares your troubles, who goes through the same tribulations, someone you fight alongside. Yes, it is natural to feel a sameness and a connection to these people.
I'm doing okay.
That is...
A little bit nervous for tomorrow,
like,
but...
Trust is what happens when you believe in someone, even if you lack that sameness, even if they are not your colleague or not your compatriot or not your member of whatever group, even if they do not share your goals. Does that make sense?
But I would argue that no one trusts those people. I was that person in Moran for a very long time. I didn't share anyone's goals. I only had my own desires. Now, I would keep your secrets in confidence, but no one trusted me, nor should they.
Well, you trust me, and I trust you, and I guarantee you we do not share goals.
Oh, what are your goals, Bran? To live happily ever after on a mountaintop villa?
Something like that. It involves also a lot of traveling, but yes. I
Traveling
want to
is a goal
explore.
we can share.
I want to explore, I want to learn, but at the end of the day, come back to nice place with good view, quiet, family at some point. But when I say goals, I don't necessarily mean, like the longest of terms. I mean...
Oh, you mean you don't share a goal of ripping a hole in the fabric of space so that we can get home?
Yes, that. Yeah. Like, I don't espouse these goals. I help because you asked me and you're my friend, and it does not go against anything else that might make me say no. But even if you want different things than me, I trust that you will not break my confidence, that you will not go against me
Bran,
if you can avoid it or without coming to me first.
I think the reason why it is so difficult for so many people to trust you is nobody knows what you want. Nobody knows your goals, so neither can they help you achieve them, nor can they know if something they do will get in the way of them.
I've never hidden what I want or my goals, Moon. I think why it's so difficult for people to trust me is that I don't give the platitudes of, oh yes, I will absolutely join your order, or oh yes, of course, yes, screw the other group of people that I am against. I won't say that if I don't believe it, if it is not true. I could have done so, it would not have cost me anything, and it would have placated you, it would have placated the others, but it would not have been true. I've always been honest and straightforward, but I'm not a follower.
You don't involve yourself in things that you don't think you need to involve yourself
in. Yes. I did that for a person I loved. Did not end well for me. And just goes to show that, emotions are the death of reason.
This
I
is
like
why
emotions.
I don't have any reason. I only have emotions, and I do everything with 110% and breakneck speed.
To be very clear, I like emotions. I feel like, emotionless life is no life at all, because, reason itself is just means to an end. We use it to achieve things that we want, and achieving of things makes us feel good. Goal is emotion, end goal is emotion. The reason is means. I know that.
Denial and desire. Those are the things that motivate me, Bran. Both of them are emotions. It is mostly just trying to get them going in a direction that is useful.
I understand. But I'm not a follower, Moon, and I don't think I ever will be. I can walk alongside someone, but never behind, I don't think.
I can understand that. I can follow if I believe in the cause. Now, the problem is often that the leaders that are leading are very, very slow. Or they don't lead well enough. That's usually when I pick something up and start going, and then there's also people behind me, and it's a problem.
Right. But I think that I don't think people should only trust those that share their views. I think it is much more impressive when two people that don't view the world the same way can find common ground somewhere. I think that takes more effort and more trust.
Or you end up with a situation where people say yes, 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 and they never actually tell you what they truly wanted, and then they stab you in the back.
Yes, that is not real trust. That is, see, trust like that, if you are a soldier and there is another soldier next to you and you fight together, you protect each other, you fight for the same cause, you trust each other in battle and out of it, presumably. But the moment something happens that might split your desires, the trust of the cause go away.
I was talking about my sister's Bran.
I see. That is difficult subject because I think you know this. I talk to you, I talk to River, I talk to members of your herd, but I also talk with your sisters on occasion. They're my friends as well. And I think all of you miss each other a lot more than you give each other credit for.
Oh, I care for them very deeply. I'm extraordinarily disappointed in them, and I find that they will stand in the way of what needs to be done.
Hi.
And that's the matter of it.
Yes. But
the last thing I needed was them telling me they're going to do something and then rendering themselves worthless so they won't have to.
Let's maybe not talk about that again. Let's leave that for some other time. I don't think I quite have the answers there, and I don't think you'd be ready for them even if I did.
Well, if the gate's open, they can go and come as they please. And I will have fulfilled my promise to them, to get them home.
I suspect that in future you might look back at this period of being estranged from your sisters for reasons of those events and find the whole thing very unfortunate, even silly, maybe.
Never silly. It is unfortunate, very much so. But they have always known I have a wicked, venomous tongue, and I will not lie to them when they have done something wrong. That is what they are so upset about, is that I was cruel to them and honest. But it doesn't matter anyways. As lost as I might be, I have a very clear vision of what needs to be done. And I have a path forward, and that is what will happen, whether there is anyone there with me or not.
It's important to have goals. It's also important to remember why goal exists in first place.
It is like being deep underwater and swimming towards the surface, desperate for air, and not being sure if there's a layer of ice between you and the air or not. That's what this feels like, Bran. I am so afraid that we are going to fail.
Will cultists assist you, and Lycans?
I don't know.
You don't know. The day is tomorrow and you don't know yet?
No. The Lycans
Have
do
you
not.
talked to them?
They don't speak with us. They only come when they want to come. It was Raylan who I talked with. I haven't seen Shadow or Ghost or Draxus or Bival or any of them.
That is not good, Moon.
No.
You need to do. You need to find.
What am I supposed to do? Crawl into their bedchambers? Oh wait, I don't even know where those are. Bang on their doors and hope they wake up?
Yes.
Maybe.
Tell them that I think it's very simple. Tell them that if they don't help you and Herd fails and Herd dies or scatters, they will lack the strength to take on Fairmont. Because they will. You are a good chunk of cultist forces of late. And they need to help you if you are to help them.
Maybe.
I know I've said many times that I don't have a what is the word? Dog in the race.
Sounds right.
I don't. That is the harsh truth. I am close to you. I'm close to many on your side. I'm also close to some people in Fairmont. Maybe not as close, but I support your conviction, but your goals are not mine. Having said that, I want you to succeed because I want you to get access to Weird. I want you to breathe again, breathe deeply, calm your head, calm your thoughts. I know you say you go crazy and you laugh about it, but I would like to see you healthy again. Well, healthier.
Thank you, Brad. You have been a very
That
great
is my...
help, anyways.
Well, I tried. And I succeeded, I think. I am good at what I do.
I'm a little terrified of the ritual on that roof, gotta be honest.
It is a lot of energy. I did say don't let anyone poke the crystal with like a fireball or anything. It will be very big boom. Like visible from over here kind of boom.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If we fail, Bran, I still think something's going to go horribly wrong there.
Well, I mean, interdimensional portals, tons of energy from Well of Souls, whatever the fuck the combatants will be throwing around. Yeah, I would say that's a fair assessment.
I think it's more dangerous if we fail than if we succeed.
Maybe. But definitely try to get cultists to help. Because if, like, division at this point will be the end of all of you. I think you can see this as much as I can.
Well, what use is a wolf that never wakes?
Suppose. What happened to Deathblender? Surely at least Deathblender will wake up for
Draxus?
battle, you say?
I don't know.
He always wakes up for battle.
I would hope, but it is not one of his fights, so maybe.
I would suggest making concentrated effort to contact all these people.
There are really only two. Vival and Draxus. Shadow I doubt will fight. Maybe. And Ghost. The last time I talked to Ghost, I shot him in the ass.
You have to try, Moon. It's important. You know this.
Yes, I suppose. I'm just gonna go yell in the hall, like aggressively yell, "Hey! Fucking wolves, I need your help!"
Do whatever you need to do. This is what you've been working on for so long. A lot of people are riding on this. You are riding on this. Possibly I am riding on this. This is...
Wait, what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean, possibly? What are you going to expire if we don't get this rift open?
I don't know. Maybe things go boom and take the whole region with it. If ritual fucks up, I don't know.
Oh dear.
Point is, now is time to pull out all the stops. And you need everyone that you can get. Even if a result is uncertain, try. You've come this far. See it through.
Oh, well, I definitely will, or die trying. The difficulty is, it doesn't matter if I give everything I can give. If it's not enough, it's not enough.
That's why you get more.
Yes, I suppose I get more.
Remember why you joined cultists in the first place?
Because I thought it would be fun?
No, because you needed their help to bring down the wards so you could leave.
Yes, I suppose that was probably why we actually did it. It was fun too, though.
I know, Moon, but I need you to try to be as reasonable as you can, at least for a little while, at least until tomorrow. Try to do things by the numbers as much as you can. And then you can frolic and be chaotic and do whatever you desire. But you need to get this done, and you need to be thorough.
I don't know what is going to come against us. I don't know how... I'm so at a loss right now. It's fine. I'm just gonna go bomb something.
Well, no, you're not leaving my company stressed. I tell you, I will help you de-stress, but very important. If you keep nothing of the rest of the night, reason has its uses. It has its place, and you need all the help you can get for tomorrow's ritual. Be thorough. Get as much help as you can.
Yes.
Do what you need to do to get it. Bang on people, send them spells repeatedly until they wake up. Even if they're angry when they wake up, at least gives you opportunity to talk to them and maybe convince.
Ugh. Sounds like work. I've been doing nothing but work. I will continue to do work. It's fine.
I will give you break, yes, enjoyable break, but you will need to do more work until tomorrow. And after that, you can rest.
There is no rest for the wicked, Bran.
Oh, there is. There is some rest. I will show you.
Well, that was very much right in my face.
Oh, whoops. Accident.
Accident.
Oh no.
It's fine. This is fine.
Listen. what you choose to see is up to you, okay? could have been seeing a nice loincloth instead.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I was just impressed by how you were carrying me. I was like, whoa!
Okay, I am making executive decision. Conversation over.
Okay. You should go to bed.
You think you're coming with me at least for a while?
Yes. Well, agreed. God, you really do have a really nice fucking house, Bran. What the hell?
I was motivated when I was building it. Don't need this anymore. Well, I'm gonna stay here when we're done, but you probably will have work to do. Let me see if I can send you off with a smile.
Okay. Well, that's the wrong direction. I don't know left from right, apparently. Thank you, Bran. I appreciate it.
You will appreciate me a lot more very soon.
Of course.
I appreciate your company as well. I'm glad you came along.
I'm glad you brought me.
Are you planning on... You're not planning on messing around with my dream tonight, are you?
Did you want me to?
Do you have time for that?
I guess it kind of depends on what time in the morning I go to bed.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay, Moon. You need to focus on what you need to do. I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm going to...
You can always tell me to leave, you know. Your dreams,
no,
I mean.
not... Oh, that. I don't know that I can. Until you pull me, I will just... Enough of that. Is distress time, yes?
Okay.
Put the spring back in your step.
Alright. I think I gotta restart my whole computer. Yep, alright. I'm gonna restart my whole computer, so that's gonna be like the stream and everything because I'm getting really bad. Everything, right? So I'm gonna restart the whole thing.